you're talking to a young player today who's in Portland, or just in general in the NBA, what's the game? What do they need to look out for? What advice would you give them?
Enjoy it for your first few years, because after that, once you're settled into it, that rookie contract, it's all fun. You got kids coming from different backgrounds, so depending on what they do with it. But when you sign and get that big contract, that's when the fun is over. Now that shit is a business, and I learned that my rookie year. So when I got drafted by Washington Bullets, I think we had a pretty stellar team full of studs. Myself, Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, who was the first $100 million contract in the league.
That's right.
Mitchell Butler, Calbert Chaney. I played with the great Hall of Famer Mark Price. Even though he was on his way out, but I mean, shit, that's for me. I got to put that on there because he's the first Hoff I ever played with. You know what I'm saying? And we had a pretty good team. And when I got traded, that's when I knew, like, okay, it's business. Because, again, as I said, they just signed Juwan to $105 million. They picked up Chris's Golden State contract, I think, which was like over $70 million. And so I'm like, pfft. And the other guys on the team, so I'm like, all right, she do the math. Carry the one. All right, you expendable. So, and what they needed was a point guard. So that's when I got traded to Portland for Rod Strickland. And so that's when I knew it was a business, and it was a culture shock.